Hi, this is Betsy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would share some information with you about what you might expect on a meeting with a medium. If you've never been to one before, you may have questions about what the process looks like, how these things go. So hopefully you'll find some information that's helpful for you today. I think the first thing I would like to advise you is to remember that these sessions are really a conversation between you and your loved ones. It's not a conversation for yourself and the channel. It is really about you and your loved one. The medium is just the vessel, just really the means of communication, just like that stereo speaker that we talked about before. That said, I found that there are always members of your spiritual team who are eagerly awaiting to communicate with you. They may already be sending you signs and signals that you're just not aware of, but if you find repeating patterns of objects that you're finding, numbers that you're seeing repeatedly, or a particular piece of music that reminds you of a loved one, this is your team. Your guides are always with you, and they want you to know, to recognize that they're there with you in support of you on your journey. I can't really guarantee what's going to happen. The connection is made by the strength of your desire. So I never know what to expect, but I can tell you that there's amazing information that is shared in these sessions, and I am continually surprised. There's humor, there's tears, there's comfort, there's hope, and there are messages of love waiting for you. For a particular loved one, there can be a couple of different ways they present themselves. Sometimes when your connection is strong with that person's energy, their unique and distinct personality can shine through unquestionably, without a shadow of a doubt, and it can feel like they're in the very same room with us. And when that happens, often we connect on our emotional level too, in the emotional body. You can feel what they are feeling, and the words as well as the feelings are communicated to you. And those feelings help you really understand and process the messages, the healing messages that are being sent to you on a much deeper level than simply just by hearing it. You have an awareness throughout your body. It can be difficult to describe or explain or verbalize, but you still know it and you feel it, and it's very, very healing on a deep level. There are also times that your loved one may not be available. Sometimes those souls have moved on to a different existence, or their focus has shifted to another project. When that happens, I see an image of them standing with their back to us, looking over their shoulder, and it's their way of showing me that their attention and their focus is somewhere else. They've moved on. They're no longer closely aligned with or attached to that particular earthbound lifetime. When this happens, again, the spiritual team will step in and provide you with some information about perhaps what project they're on, where they are, what they're doing. Also a bit of a life review about that soul's intention for their prior lifetime, what they came to learn, how successful they felt they were, if they think they're moving on, or if they need to repeat some things. I find that these messages also bring a really deep sense of closure and understanding about what's going on with that person. Especially if you're wondering how they're doing, it can be really helpful. So, if you have been wanting to reach out to a loved one and you're just not sure about the process, I encourage you to seek out a medium that you resonate with, someone that you're drawn to. Doesn't have to be me. but to make sure it's someone that you feel comfortable with. Trust really is the most important component here. If you're skeptical, if you're in doubt about your medium's abilities or legitimacy, that's really going to hamper your ability to connect. It's definitely going to disrupt the signal between you and your loved one. So just keep that in mind. If you find it difficult to wrap your head around it, believe me, I get it, because there are times when I don't resonate with spiritual people and I don't get their message either. So you're not alone on that one. I encourage you to trust yourself, go with your gut. If it feels right to you, then it's the right one, it's the right person, and it's the right time. Your intention for that connection, your desire for closure and feeling that one more time connected to your loved one is really the crucial component. And this really can be just a beginning for you. Once we open that doorway to receiving information from your team, this can be just the beginning, if you choose. So hopefully I'll see you again soon. As we say in Hawaii, a hui hou.